congrats, another Roland-Garros title for you, Katerina, but it's your first one, Taylor. So can you please talk about the chemistry you've had this week to get to this title?
You want to go first?
Thank you. Yeah, I really enjoyed those 2 weeks. I think we had really great matches, some of them tough ones, some of them maybe easier ones, but we definitely did good team spirit. I think we really work hard, and I'm just proud of us how we're trying to improve our game. So I think this final was really tough, but we did a great job.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's my first Roland-Garros title, which means a lot. Historically, Americans have never been known to do well on clay, and so I think that that's been broken a little bit with Coco winning last year. Serena's won in the past. So, for me, it means a lot. I got close in 2023. We made the final and lost in 3 sets, which was tough. But, I mean, just completely different person now than I was then. And, I think that having 2 Grand Slams under my belt, I felt a lot more prepared and just ready for the moment and excited. The mindset was totally different. But I'm very proud of both of us. I mean, we have both fought through a lot over these past couple of weeks. I was sick first, and Kat, and, just conditions, changes from hot to cold. So we've worked really hard to be able to hold this trophy and stand by this trophy today. I'm really proud of us as a team, and I'm more motivated than ever, honestly.
Questions, please.
Congrats to both of you. Taylor, specifically, you've got 3 now with Kat, all but the new U.S. Open, and you just said you're incredibly motivated, so I wonder if you could, if you don't mind, look forward to potentially having a shot at the career Grand Slam at the U.S. Open. And Kat, how would you feel also about winning all 4 with Taylor? I mean, you had 7 with Barbora, but who knows, you guys might top that as a team.
Yeah, I know that that's the one that is on my list, and it's the one that I want the most, just because for me, it's at home, and, New York is so special and has such a special type of vibe and energy, and you want to win at home. So for me, the U.S. Open would mean everything for me to be able to win that. And I mean, I've gotten close, several times as well, lost to her the first time, but, it really just is incredibly, I think it's an honor to be able to even have this position and to be able, I'm just so grateful to be where we are, to be fighting every day, to be playing really great tennis as a team and individually as well. I think both of us are improving every time that we step out on the court, and I think that's what's continuing to push us forward, because for me, I don't think that we have a limit to where we can go. And as long as we stay healthy and the mind and the body and the spirit is good, I don't see any reason why we can't continue to play some of our best tennis, in our latter years. We both just turned 30 this year. And so, we're not spring chickens. We've been out on the tour for a really long time. But for me, I can speak for myself. I'm playing some of the best tennis, and I feel the best that I've felt in a really long time. So like I said, I'm more motivated, and I would love to win the U.S. Open, but, have a lot of work to do up until then. And I just want to stay healthy and good mind, good body, good spirit.
Any other question?
Congratulations to you both. It can be often really hard to replicate success in this sport, and you guys have obviously done that very well with 3 Grand Slams now and multiple WTA titles. Just why do you think it comes so natural to you both as a pair? And either of you can answer.
Yeah, I think we already said it a few times that, just the chemistry is working, because it's really nice when you know that you have someone on the other side and you can speak anything loud, you can talk to them even when you don't feel well or you just don't feel the game on the court, and you can just say it loud and kind of get some conclusion and get, things still going, find, solutions, and it's really nice. And I think sometimes it's really helpful that you go also click off the court, because it just kind of, you can stay relaxed more. And but definitely what I think it's really strong part of our team that we are lefty and righty. I mean, it's really tricky. The game of me and Taylor is totally different. So I think for the opponents it's also really tricky because we can change it and we can play almost anything we want, and we can just do it during the game. So yeah, I'm just really glad that we can kind of work on everything and play anything, because then it's also making easier for us.
Hi. We spoke to Katerina already, so Taylor, a question to you. Congratulations first to both of you. You said on court that you've been away from your son. He's back in the States, I presume. How hard is it, and how much time did you spend on FaceTime during those times and days? Because it's 2 weeks for me missing my son, and it's crazy hard. So how did you manage it? How are you managing it? Thank you.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy, and you know, the longer stretches like this where it's been 7 weeks for me, it's you know, towards the end I'm like, okay, I want my bed, I miss my dogs. My whole Instagram algorithm is like dogs now, like, because I just miss like home. But I have sacrificed a lot since I have come back, and this is one of the things that I decided for myself that was going to be a sacrifice, especially early in his life and while he's been a little bit younger. And when he was younger, he didn't really understand as much, and now he's getting older, he kind of feels it more. And the older that I thought it was going to be different, but actually the older he's getting, the harder that it is. And so for me, I just always try to say, like, when I'm on the road and I'm making these sacrifices, not being able to be there for the last day of school, the first day of school, the last day of camp, or first day of camp. I mean, my dad actually taught him how to swim yesterday, and they showed me on FaceTime, and I was just like, I'm so proud. So for me, these type of moments and these sacrifices that I make, I just always say, like, I make it count. And it's not always about the trophy. It's more so about the lessons that I learn, the person that I am. What am I bringing back home? You know, am I coming back the same person? No, like, I've grown, I've evolved, I've managed situations, dealt with myself better, learned things about myself that I can then bring to him. So, you know, that's my mentality whenever I go and whenever I leave, and I try to always make it worthwhile some way, somehow. And, you know, of course, winning a title and a Grand Slam, and it's amazing. My dad, he was like, I taped the ceremony, so I'll show it when he wakes up. So, like, for him to be able to see me succeeding it means a lot to me. But also to be able to bring back, you know, lessons and things that I've learned, and to come back a better person really drives and motivates me a lot. So it doesn't get any easier. It's honestly getting harder. But for me, that's why I'm really just have my head down. And like I said, I'm more motivated than ever to make these years count and this time count, because, you know, you never know how long that it's going to last. And so I'm trying to give everything that I can and put my best foot forward to make an impact for myself and a legacy that I want to leave when I leave the sport, not only for myself, but something that he can look back on as well.
Taylor, forgive me because I didn't get to talk to you in week one, but I wondered if you could reflect on the moment you had with Coco on Chatrier on the 70th anniversary of Althea Gibson's winning a slam.
Yeah.
It's pretty heavy in terms of legacy and breaking barriers and all those things, and I just wondered, did that kind of put wind in your sails for these 2 weeks here in Paris?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that happened until after the match. And honestly, I was fighting for my life during the match. I was so sick. So I honestly, like, played, and I told my team, like, I just got to get out of here. Like, I didn't even, like, I showered and I was out and went straight and laid down and was in the bed. Like, I mean, I just felt really bad even while I was on the court. So I didn't want to take that moment or anything away. But it definitely meant looking back, because I didn't really get to relish in that while I was there and, you know, be in my right mind, so to say. But it definitely means a lot. I think that like I always speak about, the representation means everything. And, you know, to be able to play against Coco on the court where, you know, she won Roland-Garros last year as the defending champion. It doesn't happen very often where, you know, you can click on the TV and see two women of color playing against each other on one of the biggest stages in Paris. Like, it's really something special. And I don't take that lightly. And so, you know, for me, I think that I hold it very high in regard to be able to continue to push these narratives forward and continue to represent us in the best way that we can, represent myself, my culture, you know, everything that I stand for. And, you know, I feel like I'm doing it and without even saying any words, for someone to be able to look at that or see that picture of us on the court, I think that speaks 1,000 words as well. So, you know, I feel very honored, and I feel like everyone who's out here now who's a person of color is really making the legacies proud and establishing their own as well.
Last question.
Also, big congratulations. Question for Taylor. I wonder if there is any progress in Czech language for you.
Oh my gosh.
Last time it was...
How do you say this? How do you say that? Tre. Tre. How do you say tre? Tre. God, Kat. Jeez. I'm very good at saying please. Prosím. You gave a thumbs up. It's pretty good. See? So I just be like, prosím, prosím. Champion will be good for you. Champion, champion, champion. Don't laugh, I'm working on it.
About Nespi, is it still used?
Nespeed? Yes, her dad tells me this before every match. He said, come on, Nespeed. And I said, okay, got it.